Good morning, good morning. How's everybody this morning? Hope you're all well on this fine and dandy Saturday morning. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Morning, Anne. Good morning, Mr. Mason. Good morning, Tracy. Hope everybody's well this beautiful, beautiful morning. Hey, Sheila, how's the hand? Hope you've had it x-rayed. Good morning, Vicky. How are you, my lovely? Hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful start to the day. Don't give a... Oh, good morning, West Yorkshire Survival 12. Hope you're well, my lovelies. So, I promise I won't give up my day job, Mr. Mason. Oh dear, I ain't got a singing career ahead of me, have I? Oh dear, well, I've just been watching this film and it's called Seven in Heaven. I ain't got to enter it yet. But it's supposed to be a horror and it's good morning, Nita. And it's not a horror really. It's about these kids that have gone into a door and they've come out in like a different universe. It's not very good, but there's jack shite to watch other than that. Where's Tracy this morning? Is she working? Not broken, torn to bits, and Bob's tightly wrapped. So what is it? Just your ligaments that have gone, Sheila? Oh, excuse me, I'm going to yawn. Oh, is it the ligaments or is it actually like a bad sprain? Oh, I'm glad you're good, Vicky, my lovely. Splodgy dodgy. Dragon breakfast housing. I ain't got a clue what you're talking about, West Yorkshire, but long as you make sense to yourself, then all is good. All is good. Yeah. Oh, bless her. So I'm going to start by yesterday's history, and then we'll have a chit chat. I took her in at 5:30. Wow. I didn't get up well 7:30, but I had a good night. But yeah, so let's do 20th of August and then we can have a chit chat and then I'll go on to 21st of August. So today in 1858, our outstanding of the world and our place within it altered fundamentally and forever. For it was then that Charles Darwin first published an outline of the theory of evolution. It was a terrible anticlimax. The scientific community largely ignored it, and Darwin was utterly distracted by the death of his baby son weeks earlier from scarlet fever. For more than 20 years, he had worked on his theory, the possibility that species might change or evolve. Having occurred to him first during his 5-year voyage on the ship Beagle, which returned in 1836. He was conscious, though, that he should answer every possible objection prior to the publications of his theory, certain to be controversial. Darwin was distracted by publishing what were often geological findings from the Beagle expedition, then for almost a decade by concluding detailed research into classification of barnacle species, which illustrated his general idea. In the end, Darwin was prompted to hasten publication, having received word that another scientist, Alfred Russel Wallace, was on the verge of making a similar argument. He agreed to a joint paper, the one published today in the Journal of the Linnean Society. It was largely unnoticed. The Society's president was unenthusiastic, remarking a few months later that the previous year had seen no revolutionary discoveries. Wallace and Darwin's ideas did get at least one reviewer's attention. In a negative sense, Professor Horton wrote that all this was new in them was false. Despite the unimpressive reception, Darwin recuperated his family's tragedy on the Isle of Wight, decided to embark on a short abstract of the big thesis. I rather hate, he wrote, the idea of writing for priority, yet I certainly should be vexed if anyone were to publish my doctrines before me. 13 months later, it was ready for publication. He called it On the Origin of Species. In it, he provided a unified concept of evolutionary adaptation, the natural skeletal that is what are the basis for all scientific investigations into life on this planet. Oh, it's Ben. No, Ben, you nutcase. Ligament bad sprain, had to wear a sling. Oh, I can't stop yawning. So yeah, so that were a bit on Darwin's. Thanks, I'm moving tomorrow, so not being able to move, it will be difficult. Oh, you're having to move tomorrow. Are you moving house then, Sheila? Yeah, you're gonna have to get plenty of rest on that one. So what's everybody's plans for this weekend? I think mine's just sitting in my chair because the weather is really, really shizer. It's shizer cough this morning, this weather. I can't stop yawning. So yesterday when we did this investigation, we managed to catch a shadow that went like up the wall. But with certain aspects of it and watching it, we've all come to the same conclusion. We think it was the shadow of the moth. Now, morning, David. I don't know how close the moth would have been to the camera, but you actually see as the moth comes into frame, you see the shadow at the bottom, and then as the moth moves out, the shadow sort of like follows the moth. But it was a really interesting catch from Steve. Really good at debunking. We did get everybody else's opinions. We needed to send it to. And yeah, I think the same conclusion comes from us all, is that it was the shadow of the moth. But I'll tell you something, if that moth hadn't been there, it would have been a really interesting one. But I'll post it. Oh, I'll post it so you can all see it and see what we're talking about, because I bet a few of you might have seen this. But also what it also shows that it's really good. Morning, David. Morning, Gillian. It goes to show that debunking things, how important it is, and not to mislead anybody. Because if we don't debunk correctly, we're not just lying to you, but we're lying to ourselves. And obviously you guys know us for making you yawn. Morning, Katie. I'm gonna yawn again. Oh, got to stay for 10 days now. Oh, only 12. Oh, Vicky, sending them loads of healing, my lovely. Let us know that they're all right and how you get on this week. If there's anything we can do for you, just let us know. Glad to hear it's only a sprain, still painful though. Yeah, they are. But yeah, we'll share the clip that we've shared. We've done it. I think Steve's done it in 3 sections. So you've got the original, then he slowed it down slightly, then it slowed it down quite a bit. But yeah, you can definitely see it's the shadow. But what's interesting as well is the moth, because how the moth lights up in the camera and how it moves, especially when it's thrown down. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of excuse me, that'd be coffee or anything. Of I think what did that gentleman call them? Rod orbs, I think they were called rod orbs. And there's somewhere on the internet that they catch these rod orbs. Now, to me, they look kind of like, but we've caught a few. But to me, I think it's just the slowness of the bugs in the camera that sort of like slow them down enough so you actually see the long stem with all the little legs coming off it. I think after looking into that more, morning, baby. I think after looking into that more, it's yeah, no, I've not had a drink. That's my cold tea from last night. Morning, Gemma. Hope you're well, my lovely. Away to Evil Pride with my son. Weather is not nice though. Is it all indoors though, that at Yeovil? or is it outside? Okay, well, morning, Trisha. Hope you're well, my sweets. How's everybody your end, Trish? So yeah, but I think we're a great debunk that we've captured, and yeah, just amazing. So I will post it for everybody to join in and see, because there is a couple of us that once we get all these catches and stuff, we share them and we get everybody's opinion, and it's like more of a collective. Normal film is 25 frames a second. That's why bugs appear as orbs. They beat their wings faster than 25 times a second. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Trish. I'm just yeah, they're called rods, aren't they? Now I'm not saying rods don't exist. Fifi, come on. Come on. That bag's moved, hasn't it? Come on. I can't get your fee. You're going to have to wait for Daddy to come. And Daddy can move this bag out. Oh, I've done it. Let me put my chair up, then you can jump. Come on, then. Good girl. So, yeah, they're called rod orbs, aren't they? But I don't know whether these rod orbs are actually bugs that are caught. So I'm going to look more into that. Morning, Lisa. Tricia, what do you think to them orbs that look like bugs? Have you seen? Do you know which ones I'm on about? The rod orbs, Trish. Hey, Andrew, nice to have you back after your week surviving. Ouch. So do you believe in them, David, the rod orbs? Do you think them rod orbs are real, or do you think that they are bugs? I don't think they do. See, I don't know how to take it, because when you look at certain pictures of bugs that we catch, you can see like the long, and you can see the legs coming off them. So I don't know. I believe they are bugs. Oh, that's all right then. But yeah, to me, it's like, I know there's each their own. But I think for orbs, for me, I think it's very difficult to catch orbs unless they're like really massive and they take over, because there's some, when we're out when you're filming, I don't know if ever you get a chance to do this, not sure what you mean, I'm guessing you mean that they're a strip of, yes, Trisha, that's what they are. They're like a strip, and then they've got like, morning, Laura. They've got like little lines going through, so it looks like it's got a million little legs. But if you do Google rod orbs, but I will give you a tip to do. Do you know at night time when it's like height of summer and it's dark in the garden and you've got your bugs flying all over your lawn, or if you've got a chance to go and stop on edge of a field, get your camera at night from your phone, put your light on and film on field, and you will be where you'll see then somebody might say, oh my God, an orb's just gone past. With your own eyes, you'll see it is the most minutest little bug that's just flown across your screen. It's so weird on how you distinguish orbs from bugs. It can be difficult, but it can be done. But I think that's why there's so much discrepancy around orbs, because they're very hard. It's very difficult to do. We have caught some orbs, and what give unusual activity. Have the rooms been dusty we were in? Yes. But they didn't move like dusty. So it's just so different. My opinion on that is moving when pictures taken and appears longer, bigger due to shutter speed. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what a lot was saying, that, Trish. Good morning, Jules. How are you this fine and dandy Saturday morning? But yeah, I've just been messing about with my cat. I'm just hoping I haven't buggered it up, because I've tried to shorten the speed of my camera. Morning, Rachel. I know it's wet and windy here this morning, but I like coloured orbs. Yeah, again, Lisa, do you know, it's fantastic. Again, just check surroundings, that there's nothing that could give off that light, and you know, it's different. Also, I have a strand of hair in front of a lens appeared as a strip of light. Yeah, I mean, there's all different ways in the tissue that you can, and it's not so much as trying to debunk the stuff, but it's just trying to make everybody aware and show everybody that there's that many different things can produce these, to make his eye, you know what I'm trying to say, that can make his eyes believe something that's completely different to what's actually there. But I think it's really good. And I love the debunking. I've got to admit, I do love the debunking. With the coloured orbs, they're more likely to be orbs. Do you think, Lisa? Do you think any of them could come from colours or the scenery around more? Are you more, or is your belief that they are more likely to be orbs, Lisa? Sorry. But yeah, I just think it's fantastic. But we've just got to remember to try, when we catch anything, always try and debunk it first and look what it could have been. Before going down that road of saying, actually, we've got something that's quite extraordinary. I mean, for me, again, it's the monks one for me is it's phenomenal, the monks one, because you did, yeah. And again, I mean, me and David were talking, and if we hadn't have put the light on the camera at that time, we wouldn't have caught them monks because we would have been in pitch black. So we wouldn't have seen the shadows, and we definitely wouldn't have seen them moving past. Yeah, our brain will always try to make sense of something we do not recognise. It would. Thank you, darling. In low light, cameras produce different coloured artifacts. Yeah, I've heard that before. Did that man from the house ever come back out last night? I fell asleep on members. No, he never come back out again. I just think, I think they've been having a couple of noises. You know, it kids been off school, because the amount of time we've been there and nobody's ever come out to us before. So I've got a funny feeling that kids have been going in there at night time, and I think because obviously they're the house on their own in middle of woods, I think he's just coming checking out just because. May have been having some trouble. Laura's saying good morning. I think that insects you can see wings and legs. You can on the insects you can, but I don't know whether if you Google rod orbs, Lisa, and you'll see on a rod orb you can actually see the legs off them, or you can see what look like legs coming off. So there's very different opinions out there. There's no right or wrong opinion. We all have his own opinion. But I think it's just so interesting, this field. I think the same ones as those kids have been I think they've been causing mischief. We're talking here, it's 6-week holidays. We've got height of summer. And what better place than to go and knock about in some woods at night? I agree, Lindsay. Once he realised it was grown up doing nothing wrong, he disappeared. He did. I mean, I think if there'd have been I think if John would have answered differently, would he have come forward? I think he would have. If John have answered in a kid's voice, I think he would have then come forward. But I think he realised it were another bloke, and that's one of the reasons why he didn't come forward. I think there were only John on his own. But it was funny, because if you think just before that bloke come out, if you listen back on camera, you can hear kids, a load of kids, young kids, and you hear John saying that they sound like they're in the 20s. Just because they sounded like they're in the 20s doesn't mean they were in the 20s. But you hear the kids' voices coming through first, and then they like go past, don't they? And then next minute he comes out, that bloke. So I do think that there's some connection to them lot shouting out front, and then obviously he's come out, seen a light on, and just wondered what were happening. So yeah, but no, I just, yeah, this paranormal malarkey is just amazing, isn't it? So I'm gonna burn my lips off. Right, let's read today's history. 21st of August 1897. He was on a roll. Today, in 1897, only 11 days after he had first synthesized aspirin, the German research chemist Felix Hoffmann also synthesized heroin, two utterly familiar substances, one of the most beneficial to humankind, followed by one of the most potentially harmful. In the latter 19th century, the new state of Germany was the centre of burgeoning chemical industry. One focus on which was the synthesis of dyes. Born in 1868, just before the country's unification, Hoffman worked in pharmacies and studied chemistry in Munich. Prior to starting work for recent founded Bayer Company, a vast number of chemicals were engineered, first as byproducts for the dye industry, then tested by chemists using little more scientific than a hunch to discover their properties. While it had been known since ancient times that willow bark could help relieve fever and pain, its adjective ingredient tended to irritate patients' stomach. This problem, however, was found to be much improved by Hoffman's accelerating it, adding the acetyl chemical group, which chemical group, which made it both more potent and easier to stomach. When Bayer's American factories were sold off in 1919 as part of Germany's reparations for the war, aspirin, as this product was called, ceased to be trademarked and became freely and widely available, as it still is. Soon afterwards, Hoffman was instructed to acetylate morphine, the aim being to produce the weaker substance known as codeine. Instead, what was produced was something subsequently labelled heroin. It turned out to be a more powerful painkiller than morphine, until it was discovered to be an extremely addictive drug. It was widely sold, for instance, for pain relief and in cough syrup for children. Felix Hoffman helped to create a world in which the use and misuse of drugs is now central to our existence as individuals and societies. Today's my mum's birthday. Happy birthday to Laura's mum. Happy birthday to Laura's mum. Happy birthday to Laura's mum. Happy birthday to you. Never thought of that. He probably thought John was those kids. I think that. I agree, Lindsay. Once he realised growing up, yep. I'm going to look up that. Never heard of them. Yeah, have a look at them. Have a look at them. They're really interesting. Please, no more singing. Mr. Mason's not liking my singing this morning, dear. Well, I think Mr. Mason needs to clean his ears out. I've got a voice of an angel. Lucifer Morningstar. He's got a good voice, Lucifer Morningstar. Yeah. I will take that as a compliment. It's been 4 years since my Oh, Rachel. I'm so sorry, my sweet lady, for that news. I hope that you are remembering happy memories and thinking of happier times. It's difficult, isn't it, when it comes to a day that a loved one has passed, because there's so many mixed emotions around that day. I find that there's mixed emotions around Christmas time, birthday time, celebration times. And I think one thing I've learned over years, and believe me, I've shed many, many tears, is remembering them in a positive way, in a happier way, in a sense that they're still with me. I look through photographs and try and make my own stories up to what were happening that day. Or if I can remember stories, I'll tell John stories, or I'll tell kids stories. And I think for me, it helps because it's the more positiveness that's coming out. Instead of the sadness. We all miss them, but we all have to sort of try and embrace life at the same time. It's so difficult, isn't it, Rachel? But sending you loads of healing and love today. Wow, thunderstorm warnings around the whole country. I think we've got them set for tomorrow, haven't we, thunderstorms?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Ah! There was something crawling on my shoulder. Did you see it? And I've just flicked it outside of myself. Oh my God, I've got a bug on me. I just saw it crawling. Fifi, you're supposed to eat the buggers. You're supposed to have ate it. Do you know? Don't do creepy crawlers. That's bad, bad, bad. We are under one now in Chester. Wow, I wonder if it's going to come up our way then. I know it said we were forecasting for tomorrow, David, but I don't know about today. Oh, I've got shivers all over me. Bloody bugs. Ugh. I bet it with that moth. Boosties a bit. Well, Fifi normally gets them. Fifi normally, she normally takes them, but yeah, you didn't get that one, did you? Eh?
Rudely awoken.
Have you been rudely awoken? Has Daddy brought you downstairs?
No, Mummy rudely awoke us all.
Has Daddy brought you downstairs? Are we under one too? Oh, I didn't know that. I can just see a little bit of grey sky. That's all I can see. So about your sister passing me. You remember a lot of the good memories that, yeah, yes. Boris just plays with them. Well, Fifi tries to catch them. I wish she'd find this one though. I'm sure it was that big moth that wrote wall from last night. It was just above the settee. It was a massive moth, and I'm sure it's just landed on my shoulder. Dirty get. So yeah. So obviously weather depending depends on what we're going to be doing later.
Well, according to this, it's going to be raining all day today, and then all night tonight, and up till 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah, I do. So we're not going to be doing any investigations for 2 nights. Good morning, Claire. Nice of you to join us. Oh dear. I'm just morning, Heather. I'm just making sure that bug. I'm going to turn my hair around. I'm making sure I can see my neck in case that bug comes back on me. The dirty bugger. Hope you're well, Heather, my beautiful lady. Must pull your arm. Don't pull on my arm. Good morning, Mr. Brown. Nice of you to join us as well this morning.
I wanted them.
What?
I wanted them.
Why did you?
Really?
I weren't that loud. I've been watching telly most of the morning.
No, when she started.
I don't go loud. You know, he tells Porkies. He does. Just woke up. I woke up at 7:30, but I'm yawning. So I'm still tired. Ugh. So, yeah. So we will be looking at what we're going to be doing today. So, yes. Good morning, Maverick. How are you? Hope you're well, my lovely. Ben got me earlier. Ben come on, and I thought he was talking in German. Well, I think it was German, and I didn't realise it was Ben. And then he had to tell me it was Ben. Great hunt last night, mate. Thanks. I enjoyed last night's investigation, but thank you for credit, David. I'm joking. Where there's a pain, can't walk around anywhere in the rain. You can, but you get wet, Dave. You can walk around. Nothing stops us walking. If you get a brolly and attach your camera to the brolly or your phone to the brolly, so you can hold your brolly and stick your phone there, you could go out filming and you'd still be under your brolly. So that's a good one. I fell asleep on members and woke up at 9 a.m. Eyes felt as wide as foot. Eyes felt as wide as football. Oh, bless. No, you've been out in rain, haven't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you don't normally go in rain, do you? You normally go when it stops raining. I'm just going to try and put my hair in the bubble. Yeah, but was it raining before you'd gone out, or did it start after?
It was raining before, but then it stopped, and we thought it had finished, and it ended.
And then it didn't, yeah. So John's gone out in rain before, bless him. Most phones are waterproof nowadays. Exactly, Mr. Mason, there you go. Well, I'm supposed to be at work in 20 seconds. Don't think that's happening, lady. Magpie is calling for his nuts. Bless. No, Claire, I don't think you're going to make the 20-second journey to work, my sweets. You need to have a shit shower and shave first. Stop picking up. I'm not picking on you. You said you couldn't walk. I'm just giving you the thing that you can do it, Dave. You can. I don't think Trace might want to go with you though. Not if she's been working since 5:30. I'll catch up. It's catch up for me this weekend. I missed you. Oh, we've missed you too, Andrew. It's been so quiet. So quiet. We knew you weren't here. Lindsay can't go out in the rain. She shouts, I'm burning when she's out in the rain. I'm melting! I'm melting! Yes, I need my 3 S's first.
I don't even want to know what 3 S's are.
Shower shave. Did you know? Did you know? So I'm having my coffee and my lemon again this morning. It didn't like it at first, but then it's been lovely. It's quite enjoyable once you've had it a few times. You just get that taste for it. But it wasn't very nice to start with, but it's working. So come on, guys, what we up to? He's happy now. Is he happy now? He's had his nuts. Bless him. So yeah, so come on then, guys, what you're all doing this weekend? Anybody out shopping today? Who's hibernating? Also having a coffee. It's my first one. Gonna be live tomorrow. Oh, from a classic car show. Even if it rains, Mr. Mace. Even if it rains, are we still going? Because I'll keep you to it if you say you're going live. Oh dear. Off to football with my dad to see Leeds play against Everton. Good luck to Leeds, my lovely Adam. Hope they have a good game. Oh, he could be Everton fan, but because he put Leeds first.
Because Leeds are at home.
Oh, well, if you're Everton fan, good luck to Everton, Adam. Brekkie soon, then home and unpacking. Oh, bless Andrew. Hibernating in this weather. Maverick says 3 S's. No, I go for the 4 S's. Shit, shower.
Shave.
Yeah. So what's 4th one, Mav?
It could be rude.
Maybe rude. Shit, shower, shave. I can't think of another S. Unless it's shit, shower, shave, shit. Might need to have 2 poops. Got to clean the parrot out, fed snake, its mouse, hoovered up, and that's about it. Car's been in garage 12 days now. Oh, Jules. I hope car, hopefully, car gets sorted, my lovely. I remember when I used to feed snake little mouses. I'm a Leeds fan. See, Adam's a Leeds fan. I did get it right because he put Leeds first. So good luck to Leeds, my lovely. Sort, shit, shower, shave, sort, or is it sort, shit, shower, shave? I don't know. I've got a mountain of unpacking and washing to do. I bet you have. Shank, what's a shank? Sex. Shit, shower, shave, shampoo. Ooh, snacks. Shag. Shit, shower, shave, shampoo. Yeah, but wouldn't your shampoo come with your shower though, Andrew? Shit, shampoo, shower and shave. Or shave, shit, shampoo and shower.
Could be leave-in conditioner. Shampoo.
Oh, it could be leave-in conditioner, yes. What's the W anchor mean? What's that? I've got it now. I've got it, Mr. Mason. Not always in that order. Yeah. Oh, dear me.
Yeah, it's one of them you want to do before you get in the shower, not while you're in the shower.
That's a poop. That's a shizer. But yes, I don't know. So come on then. What are we going to be doing later?
I don't know.
Well, you've got to do some more packing, mate.
We'll have a nap.
No, the packing of the house has got to be done. I'll sort this afternoon out on it lives, and you have to sort the packing out. And then tonight, when you've done packing, you can sort tonight. John might have to do his quiz tonight if he's got a chance to do his quiz. Sorry, being quiet. I've been fighting with these wires on this heart monitor. Oh, Gillian. Hopefully it's not going to be on for much longer and they can get your readings. Using one hand to finish packing and things moving across will be sliding boxes will be cut. Oh, bless. I hope there's somebody that can come and help you, Sheila, that end, my lovely. But good morning, Gillian. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to call it and start working out what I'm going to be doing for this. That's tough. What's tough? Is that that's tough? As in, that's tough, that? Or is it, oh, that's tough? Oh dear. So yes, I think I'm going to it's all good, Gillian. It is. So I think I'm gonna call it there. Like I said, we'll post the evidence, but we have debunked it. It is the shadow of the moth that we can see. I think we're all in agreement with that. That's tough. We'll get, oh, that's all right. At least you got some help coming in. So yeah, so I shall see you this afternoon. Oh dear, I've plunked my butt back in bed. Just put covers over your head and go back to sleep, Claire. So everybody have a fantastic day. Sweet dreams if you're off to bed. And adios amigos. That's Spanish, isn't it? Oh dear! I'm like, what's goodbye in Spanish? Adios. Didn't realise that, did I? But yes, have a great Saturday, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you this afternoon for some lives. Did you debunk them flashing lights, Lindsay? No, we debunked the shadow, but I'm going to post it so you can see where the shadow comes from the moth. So yeah, so take care, my old lovelies, and mwah, 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 and we'll see you soon. All right, guys, take care. Bye.